does use a lot of ink, I'm noticing. Speaking of steel eel, hey, don't bite the basket. Hey there, it's Enemy K Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch. This is Salmon Run, and we have a very special set of work shifts today. It is randomized weapons once again, which is fun enough, but we also have another bonus Grizzco weapon. This time it is a Brella, so we'll see if we can grab that and check out just how overpowered and souped up this thing is. Okay, we are on Marooner's Bay. This has to be my favorite of the three maps now that I've had a lot of time to play on them, but we have a fourth one on the way sometime here. Did we get... Oh, we got my favorite weapon, not the weapon that I would want to have right now, but it is my favorite. And, oh, we got a couple people just chilling out over there. Hopefully they get to work when the buzzer sounds. It's been a while since I've played on this one, so hopefully we'll still do all right and get those eggs. We are in professional, so it can be a bit tough. Here comes a steel eel. We got a drizzler down there. As the Octobrush, it is good to zip around and try to get those eggs that are going to be easier for you to bring back to the basket when needed. But at the same time, you do have to be careful not to explode. At the same time, your damage output is not quite as consistent on these little guys as it would be for some of the other weapons, so you're kind of in a weird spot, I feel. I do have this guy easily. Some of the bosses that revolve around bombs, like the flyfish and maws, are pretty good with the Octobrush, because you're not, dependent on how much damage you can use from your weapon. But I do think that the brushes probably need a bit of a buff in terms of salmonid damage, because they have a tough time taking down. Look how long it took me to, blast that Quahog. It could definitely be better, but they do have that extra speed. Oop, there we go. I think that was one of ours. Doesn't matter whose. Don't want to take credit for it. And we got enough eggs. Oh, I think I left someone behind. I'm a little rusty on this map. I've been playing way too much on the Lost Outpost, and I think spawning grounds has been very common to pop up. We have somebody over here that probably needs a boost and brought back to life, but I have just enough time to maybe get this egg back. There we go. Someone else got him. This is our warm-up round after all, so it's going to be a little rough, but hopefully we will have that weapon here pretty soon. It is very common to get the Grizzco weapons, even multiple times. What do I got? The Luna Blaster. Trying to spot if anyone else has gotten it yet. It is very strange looking. I think we have a Quahog rush here, most likely, since it is dark. Or yeah, maybe. Yeah, we've got the blasters. I couldn't find them at first. The cannons. It seemed like it was going to be the way. This might be the only dark beach wave, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, the Brella, it'll be interesting to see. Brella's kind of a weird thing in Salmon Run as it is, because it's a little bit of a strange thing to have, trying to shield yourself from so many enemies. I don't know if that's the best way to go. I'm actually gonna use my special here and try to blast my way around and see if I can... Oh, that maybe wasn't the best thing. I was like, I'm gonna get back to the basket, drop my egg, and then go immediately back to where the rest of the eggs are. A little bit of a... I probably could have gotten back much, much faster without that, but... Ooh, careful. Just barely dodge the jaws of the maws. Okay, this is the time to get a lot of these very easily here, not worry too much about the ones that are farther off, but I'll throw a bomb or two in there, see if we can keep them protected. Yeah, they're all starting to get them. We should be fine, though, on this quota, as long as we don't die horribly. We had some people in the cannon that were doing pretty well. There we go. You want to see those missiles just flying in. And this is one of those waves where you can get so many golden eggs because of that extra firepower from your teammates. So I'm going to try to keep this gravy train rolling here and just keep going. Yeah, there's so many. We have gotten off kind of light with a lot of these Quahog. They don't seem to be too aggressive despite the difficulty level. There we go. Give them a couple blasts to send back to the mama. And let's cross our fingers and hope we get the Brella. What do we got? It is. Wait. Oh no, it's the Clash Blaster. I was like, man, that's a fast Brella. That's the Clash Blaster. It looked kind of ramshackle, so can you blame me? Also, I've not played the Clash Blaster much outside of Salmon Run. so it's not a weapon I use all that often. Get him, get him, get him. It was recently buffed, and some of the buffs to different things have been a little inconsistent about whether or not they actually go into Salmon Run or not, and I think this is one of the ones where it has carried over that guy a little. There we go. Keep him. He's kind of in the way of where we like to jump, so we gotta let's take this guy out quick, quick, quick. Get those eggs in. There's a bunch of them over there that are gonna be in some trouble if we don't get them quick. High tide on this map, I've mentioned before, I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as high tide on spawning grounds in terms of difficulty, because there is more to maneuver. Didn't have time to get that. Okay, good. Somebody else got it. Let's see if I can get in here and help this guy. There we go. So many eggs. Not enough time to grab all of them with everything going on. Jump, 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 back and forth. Got that guy. Yeah. Keep trying to maneuver myself to get some of the tails and things, but it's better for me to just go with, oh no, with what I can get. I knew that was going to happen eventually with all the ink coverage on the side. Got a buddy here with a roller, just ready to go. Okay, we're good, as long as we don't get launched with a Tenta missile. Should be, yeah, we got so many eggs. We're definitely good to go here. No time to get some of these back. Look at this whole smorgasbord. Ah, almost got it. Good enough, 27, I'll take it. All right, that was our warm-up shift. Got back in the mode of working for Mr. Grizz. Now, hopefully on the next one, we will have that Splat Brella souped up. So if you remember the Grizzco blaster, if you didn't see, that was only one shift so far, and it was, oh, we got somebody on the end with a little look at it. It still has those weird kind of pill bottle things. He twirled it around. Yeah, there's kind of strange things souping it up, and we'll get a better look at it. Okay, shift number 2. Cross your fingers. We could get one Splat Brella. We could get all 3, because it does happen sometimes. I've seen whole groups, all 4 of us with the same weapon. What do we got? Oh, this definitely looks like it. So it doesn't have, oh yeah, so this is really weird. It does not have the Brella part, and we got a Mothership. I've got the ink jet, so I can't do the stingray stuff. All right, I'm gonna keep my eyes open here, keep this place well inked for us to maneuver around. There's one. Get this guy floating right down. The Chinook here is super fast, where it is very tough to really consistently get them and get the eggs back before you've got like 5 more on the way over. They're all over the place. A lot of these, it's just not really worth trying to go down to get some of them, because they're just, you know, too far away on this one. All right, this is time to take these back, leave a bunch of them, throw a bomb in, and then get myself ready, because here they go. Nice, we have a smart stingray on our side. That's what I like to see. But yeah, it's just funny to see a Splat Brella that has no Brella shield. It's just a really rapid fire spread blast of a, you know, shotgun type weapon. It's just a little, ooh, bizarre. I fell down, gotta get our way up, but I can grab an egg on the way. Grab a stray egg that otherwise probably would never have made it back from the Mothership. Okay, we're good. I think we got ample. This is, weirdly, one of those waves where I think it just took a lot of people knowing what they were doing. You know, a little bit of time to adapt and learn how it works before we got good enough to just consistently, you know, I have not failed a Mothership wave in a while, whereas when the game first came out, it seemed like the Mothership was one of the toughest ones. It looked like it was like the ultimate wave that you had to deal with, but yeah, now I feel like the grillers, still a lot of people have problems with the grillers, myself included, because you really have to have a good angle on them. Okay, so there was a little glimpse of it. It is just very similar to the blaster. Do we get it again? All right, nice. So it's very similar to the blaster in a lot of ways. It only has 3 of the little pill bottle, or whatever they are on there. It's really tough to tell what those are supposed to be. I need to get to work here. Mr. Grizz is gonna fry my squiddy rump. Wanted to get a good shot of it. Ooh, hey, look out. Man, we got a driller into an immediate fly fish over here, which is gonna make things a little scary. I don't know if I have enough time. Somebody else got it. Okay. Throw it in there. Oh no! We were so distracted by 2 of the more hated bosses that immediately we, yeah, I got snuck up on. That was definitely a problem I have on the beaches here, where it's like very easy to run into a steel eel or something. This does use a lot of ink, I'm noticing. Speaking of steel eel, hey, don't bite the basket. Let's see if I can help my buddy there. He's in trouble. Man, we got a lot of those little scrappers. I was not expecting to see like 3 of them at once. It seems pretty random. I do wonder if bosses have like a difficulty ranking for them and how, you know, often they show up. Oh, geez. I'm gonna just blast up here and try to, you know, blast my buddies while they're all around. Did I get everybody? I hope so. If I can finish that off while I'm at it. Seemed like the best time to use that was when everyone was dead. Trying to get out of the way of that stinger. Okay, we're good. Everyone was brought back. Not really the best sign for our team. They're all still just dying like crazy. I think we got, yeah, we managed to get enough of the eggs in there. I do wonder, oh no, well, I'm the one to die. I wonder if the others didn't have the best weapons going in, because we had, you know, the brush I just talked about being a little rough in Salmon Run. I got the nice H3 nozzle nose. I do love the nozzle. I feel like the nozzle noses I've grown in appreciation for the more I've played. They just seem like a strange curiosity at first. Okay, here we go. I have not had a griller wave in a while, and this is the time to learn. Okay, he's gonna chase over here. The big problem with the grillers is really these small fry and having to deal with how annoying they are with most weapons. This would be where an octobrush is just great to help you out, because you could probably just, yeah, especially with rollers in general, just being able to go over those. But even a brush could get on one of those. Try to get it over here. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna be stationary, as long as these little guys don't take them out. I've got, ooh, he's got the line. See, yeah, it's just all about trying to lead the grillers into a place where they're more vulnerable, not get splatted by these little guys. Oh no, we're in trouble. I'm gonna try to boost up. Oh no, what? What is going on? Everyone's dead but me. I'm gonna try to blast them. No! Well, I got 2 of them, and hopefully they got the other. I was not able to jet high enough to actually avoid the grillers. I have a bad feeling about this wave. Get that bomb! Okay, good. We do not have enough of this stuff to actually get the quota either, which is not good to see. I'm gonna try to lure it away. Hopefully they will. Oh no! Nope. Ooh. Yeah, this is bad. I had one, and there was just, yeah, both of them locked onto me. I don't know if my buddies will be able to get in and grab enough eggs. 2, 1, that orange text tells me that's a wrap. I think that might have been 3rd wave, so we're okay. Yeah, no up or down momentum in our rank. But we gotta look at the Splat Brella, the Grizzco Splat Brella, so I'm happy to see that. That was definitely, it seemed like just about as powerful as the blaster, but hard to tell for sure. Let's get another shift going. All right, this is gonna be our last shift. I'm right on the edge of a couple more bonus capsules, and then I gotta cut myself off. If those golden eggs start to tick over, then I see the allure of those shiny plastic balls, and I want to keep playing, so I gotta avoid that. We got a low tide to start, so I can do a cool bam bam, just roll right off the edge. Hopefully everyone notices that we're down here. The Splat Dualies, I do really love the mobility of these, but I'm excited for some of the other dualies on the horizon. Get in there, and there we go. It's got one of them, which I think at least reduces the amount of missiles that get fired. I don't know for sure. They're still really annoying either way, so it's kind of hard to tell. I move in time. Don't have enough. Okay, they got it. Man, a little delayed there. I always want to, you know, at least throw something in just in case, and really make sure that it's dead. Even if it misses, it was worth it on the off chance that somebody missed and I didn't, you know, didn't sit there and let that happen. Okay, we got so many eggs, but everyone is crowding the basket. Stop these scrappers. They're just gonna be right in the way when we try to push in. We got a couple weapons that are a little, yeah, like the mini Splatling, which I think in the last one I mentioned not having. I was talking about the Slosher in one of the sets being one of the only ones with range, but the mini Splatling's pretty good at range, so I didn't mean to undercut it there, but you can tell I don't play too much of that weapon, because I didn't realize the amount of range it still has, despite being a mini. It is kind of, you know, almost like a charger version, or not a charger, Splatling, charging version of a splatter shot in some ways. Doing pretty good here. We are sitting on a big old nest egg, golden eggs. Go. I wonder this myself, but I wonder if you could blast the missile. I think it can be done. If you can blast the Ink Storm from the Drizzler into a Flyfish open chamber, the timing of that would have to be immaculate. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, we got another one down here. And I'm using the Goo Tuber. So this got a buff. It's not as bad as it was before. You can have a partial charge now. You don't have to worry so much. It's just, you know, easier to get some of your charge going, move around, get closer, and then throw it out when you want to. It's just very unorthodox for a charger weapon to where I don't know if very many people are into the way that it works. Oh man, that almost was really cool, but then I got kind of stuck in the muck with nowhere to go. I can finish it off. There we go, yeah. So I don't have anything against the Goo Tuber. I'm like, you know, in this world of Inkopolis, I would be a Goo Tuber as my profession, I guess. But since, yeah, it feels like their entertainment is just this internet site where everyone goes and it's all just talking about ink and stuff. I don't know. The name Goo Tuber is a little unsettling. Oh man, got too distracted. We got 2 rollers and 2 Goo Tubers. This is kind of a scary setup here. There we go. Got a good buddy with a well-placed bomb. This might be a good time for me to throw out an inkjet, and yeah, everyone else is dead, so there we go. Get one in there. All right, saved them. Everyone's kind of helping out, doing their part, slamming with a splashdown. We need a couple more, and we only have 20 seconds to get them. I gotta take this guy out. This is gonna be the difference between life and death at the basket here with all that's going on. I wanted to save those eggs, but they really don't matter when we only have so much time to get more. Man, this thing, yeah, the partial charges are not so strong, but the sound you get when you plop back out with a partial charge makes it worth it. Okay, did we get a... Oh, we're on wave 3. We didn't get another Splat Brella, but you guys got to see it a bit. Talk about unorthodox weapons that got buffs to make them more appealing. We also have the Flingza Roller. This one I like more than the... Are we down on the beach? We are. Again, oh no. Man, I paid attention for the other tide warnings, and then I got distracted by my Flingza here. But yeah, the Flingza Roller is such a strange Swiss Army hybrid, combining some of the elements of other rollers. Like, it has a very similar vertical flick to the Dynamo. Shouldn't demonstrate it when there's a steel eel on my case, but yeah, it's kind of similar in some ways to the Dynamo in terms of vertical distance, but is almost like the normal Splat roller in terms of its rolling capabilities, and then the flick is kind of like the old Carbon roller. It's taken some of the traits of the Carbon roller from Splatoon 1, so it's this very strange hybrid, jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing, though, so it feels like most people would just rather use a different roller if they have to pick one that is more, you know, focused on a certain thing. Man, trying to avoid one of those steel eels, and I just got in a lot of trouble with the other. Okay, they've almost got me. Come on, come on. Okay, good. I might just jetpack here, or inkjet rather. Try to stay alive long enough. So many steel eels. This is just the steel eel wave. Come on, can I get enough going to at least, yeah. The distance that you get on the inkjet just sometimes isn't really good enough to get far off enemies like the Stinger. So many eggs, I'm just packing them in over here. I don't know where everyone went. Did they just run? They disappeared. A couple of them are dead, a couple of them ran away. I guess because we had the quota. Look at them, they're all back. They ran all the way back to hide from all the steel eels, most likely. Thank you guys so much for watching. So the Splat Brella, the Grizzco version, not too much different from the blaster, just really rapid fire, but no shield. You know, you can see the wire framing. That's how of a junky of an umbrella it was. But it was still fun to use. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, I appreciate that. We've got a ton of bonuses to pick up. Oh my, okay, perfect. I have finished on a perfect 1,000 golden eggs. That is crazy. And we'll go grab that whole stack of bonuses to finish up. There's no better time to bail out of working for Mr. Grizz than when he's not tempting you with that next bonus. Thank you guys again. If you haven't checked out the Splatfest or any of that stuff, or seen all the new stuff from the most recent patch, please check those out. I will definitely take some of those ability chunks for Ink Saver Main. I'm really good, happy with the parka that I've got, but I'm always happy to get more gold and whatnot. Thanks again. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time for more Splatoon. Goodbye.